And yes, the polls have spoken. And when you say the polls have spoken, but it's not even November yet. I'm not talking about politics, baby. I ain't talking about the presidential election. That's nowhere near where we're in the realms of, all right? I'm just saying voting in general is where we've gone, okay? I took a poll on Instagram, several polls. And you know what? I was generally surprised about these polls. And you're going to be like, what polls were they? I wasn't on your Instagram. I wasn't there. Yes, you were. Most likely you were. What will you become? And I have to fucking go back into my pictures, and I didn't have it ready. When do I ever have anything ready? Okay? Guys, you gotta bear with me here. My tardiness, my ill preparedness is the reason why you listen to this. Okay? So let's rewind the clocks back a little bit, and let's just go off this. The first topic, quotes to live by. And I'm happy I got to really see some quotes I wasn't expecting, you know? I was expecting some Friedrich Nietzsche quotes that everybody says. You know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I was expecting that. I got some of those. I got something similar along like that. But let's go with the first one by Freddie Time. It says, God bless, nothing less. Hashtag Christ is coming. You know what? You really got to admire someone zealous when they're being so zealous. You know, you got to admire it. But let's move on forward from that. I don't get much from that, to be honest. I just feel like, you know, it's something to kind of keep your head up and push forward. If nothing else, God bless. That's what I get from that. All right, and then we got the next one from Brian Strang. Approach life with the same confidence a random Indian man approaching a woman online. I don't know. This is actually reading this out loud shows me how fucking weirdly structured this sentence is. I didn't realize that. You know, when you read shit in your head and it's not as bad, but when you read it out loud, it really shows that our grammar skills are kind of ass. But yeah, I feel it is a good quote though. It is definitely has Brian Strang written all over it. Approach life with the same confidence of a random Indian man approaching a woman online. Damn, that's a lot of confidence too. But that is it really confidence when you think about it? You know, show me your vagina. What are you doing? I don't want you to come talk to me like this, ASL. But you get all freaky with him. I don't know. I got stuck in a limousine with some Indian dudes on my way to a strip club for my friend's birthday. This is back in 2014. Man, they were freaking out just as much as I was. The fucking limo driver goes to like a massage parlor, and he has his friend in the front seat. I'm like, I thought I was the only one who did that shit. When you have a job, like when you're driving around and you have your friend with you just to keep you company because the radio or your music playlist just doesn't cut it. I'm just glad that I'm not alone on that. But I didn't pull that same shit until a year after when I was doing a job that had me drive around the strip and go around the whole city. And I would have my cousin with me. Maybe it was that guy's cousin. You know, I don't... looking at it in hindsight, I kind of see where the guy's coming from. But don't ever take a fucking limo to the strip club. Oh, man. My friend's really bummed out about his graduation being canceled because of the coronavirus. And the coronavirus has finally hit fucking Las Vegas. And I don't know why I'm saying finally. Didn't want it to hit it here. Because it was bound to happen. We're the fucking tourist capital here. You know, you got New York. You know it was going to happen there. Vegas. Who else? California. California was going to get fucking struck real hard. But Las Vegas, you know, I feel like we like to say that we're cleanliness and we like are really strict on a lot of things. But I feel like we let a lot of dumb shit slide. But yeah, I hope this really does pass over because everybody's buying TP and fucking water and even Costco's running out. Maybe Costco should stop selling it by 40 bulk, condense it down to 24, spread it out a little bit more. But I don't know. The demands are crazy right now. But I'll go back to Corona scares later on because I'm still running these polls. Sorry for being distracted. Here we go. What's the next one? They don't think it feel like it is, but it do. That's kind of real in a way. The way I responded to that on Instagram is I basically showed them a picture of my diarrhea stool. I don't know if they could tell or not because I zoomed in really close to it, so it just looks like a brown blotch. They don't think it do. It feels like it do. But it do. Yeah, I mean that's all based on perspective. When you try and tell somebody your side of the story or how you're feeling, and they'll be like, I get you, but they really don't, because you can't blame that person for not really grasping the concept of how you feel, because everybody processes things differently. Like everybody kind of has like a same general way of going about it, but everybody kind of like there's little micro things that change how things go or how you analyze it in your head. So I think that's where that comes from. This one actually put a fucking quote, unlike everybody else, to be honest. This guy is the legendary Summit Roscoe. He said, "Do what makes for a better story." Josh Sneed. I never heard that quote until that day. Oh my fucking god! Now Instagram's popping off while I'm fucking doing a podcast. Jesus Christ! All right, how do I put this on airplane mode or something? You piece of fucking shit! Now you want to talk? All right. Well, you know what? I do like the company. I do like when my line is being hit. The Josh Sneed one though. Yeah, that goes back to whole, live every day like it's your last. I think that's the basic gist of that quote. But you are in charge of your own destiny. At the end of the day, like I was watching Mortal Kombat, and it kind of said the same thing. Where it's like when Liu Kang's brother dies. I know, spoiler alert. We live in an age to where spoilers are very easy to come by. But if you haven't seen it, it's like the first 5 minutes. His fucking brother dies. But I was saying to where he's, it's like Chan chose his own destiny. And I missed that rating. I wish they would have kept that rating. Because I watched the movies back to back. And I did not realize how much of a fucking downgrade in budget that shit was. Like, it blew my mind. Like, actually watching that shit in super HD 4K, it's like, ugh, that is really ugly on the eyes. And you can see how much green screen they did. Like, it is on some 2008 green screening YouTube shit. I couldn't really believe it. I was like, man, when I was a kid, I found this shit amazing. But anything Mortal Kombat to me, I was just stuck on. I would watch that shit on loop constantly. But let's move forward. Life is like a box of chocolates, and I fucking hate chocolate. Well, this is really nihilistic, kind of a pessimistic view on life. This is by Tall Dano. Can't even talk. Jeez, every fucking time. Life is like a box of chocolates, and I hate fucking chocolate. I like chocolate. I like dark chocolate more than I like milk chocolate. I'll be honest. But this guy sent me several. He also sent another one where it's, I rather find out regret. Oh, no. I rather find out, okay, comma, then regret, never have known. It makes it seem like I don't know how to fucking read, but this is how it is spelled. This is how these sentences are laid out. And I know it's you're constrained and you're kind of like cramped in this little spot that you have to type in on Instagram that it only allows like I guess 100 characters. So, oof, just letting that. Uh, let's just graze over that. Oh my fuck! Even my emails, jeez, I can't read shit. You know, can I tell you guys, Apple? Can you guys stop having the notifications just fucking take up half the goddamn like top tier of the screen? Because this is where I'm reading everything. Just a little critique there. I don't know if you guys are listening. You guys got your whole spy equipment. I have like 20 different fucking ways you can spy on me. My phone, my mic. Oh my microphone. This speaker, that. This. It's a million ways you can spy on me. So if you're hearing me, so let's fix that. You know, especially when I'm doing something. I'm looking at photos too because I've screenshotted all of these. But moving forward. Life is like a sandwich. Jesus Christ. This guy always compares life to food. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, bread comes first. Yeah. Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Gotcha. Feel ya. I could have swore I had more than this. I thought I screenshotted more. I don't, what do you think? What do you guys think about that one? Where life is like a sandwich. No matter how way you flip it, bread comes first. And the guy who wrote that wasn't even black. It's some tall Mexican dude. Oh, this is another one. Oh, never mind. That's body positivity. We can move forward to that one. I'll look at this one. All right. So body positivity. This is another one I ran for the polls, but it wasn't really a poll. It was just questions. This one's by Bree Fresh, the toilet queen herself. Absolutely. What my question was, fuck, I wish I would have kept the question. I was supposed to screenshot it. Oh, no. But she said, absolutely, because I love to cuddle my fat and fuck the rude thoughts. You know, I admire women when they do that, you know. They always pull out the Lizzo card, you know. Fuck the rude thoughts. I like cuddling with my fat. Don't judge me. Look, I don't judge you. Girls, I mean, women, I don't know what you guys think that guys judge women so much like on her fat or this or that. We like chubby in all the right areas. I don't think you understand. We like a little bit of that. I don't know what guys you've come across in your life where they're going, "Oh, man, that bitch is fat." Look, the only time a guy's going to say that, and girls even fucking say this too. To where if you're built like fucking Rafiki or where the fuck his name is from the wrestler, but I don't mean to bash his name, but either way, I'm just saying I don't remember his name, but I remember the face and everything. I remember playing as him in the WWE on Sega Genesis. But if you're built like that, of course somebody's gonna say, "Oh no, I'm good." Just like Jillian Michaels said, you know. She was like, "Oh, you know, I don't get why everybody's condoning she's a fat bitch." I'm just paraphrasing. I wish I could pull up the clip right now, but if I was to do that, I have to pause the podcast, pause this, and disrupts the whole flow. Even though me talking to myself back and forth, going ping pong in my own brain does disrupt the flow, you're gonna have to live with it and look it up your damn self. And maybe watch the vlogs. Maybe I put them on the vlogs. If you do that, I feel like we'll be on the same page. You know, I don't think my humor's that obscure. All right, so this next one is The Hero Drowns. He says, "Yes, fat or skinny, looks can be deceiving when it comes to physical fitness and skill." Oh, Herman, The Hero Drowns. Man, that's some real shit. I do agree. Because I feel like a lot of offensive linemen or who are like built like 350 pounds and like they're 6'5", can run a 40-yard sprint in like 5-6 seconds really fast. Like the average person, it takes like 7 seconds. But like, you know, you see those dudes fucking. You wouldn't want to be in front of that. All right, but we have Cosm. This man. He basically said, "I believe in body positivity until breathing heavy is a sign of just being a pure lard ass." That's all I got to say to that one. That's how I responded to it in the on the Instagram questions. But yeah, I do agree with that too. You know, but that goes back to Herman's points where he says fat or skinny. When it comes to physical fitness, it can be deceiving. You know, that same person can whoop your ass and run up and down a field and probably has just incredible stamina. But yeah, I believe that, you know, heavy breathing can be annoying, especially when you're sleeping over at a person's house and they're fucking snoring a storm up. That's the worst. All right, so we're moving on from the polls. The last poll that I put, and this one's a good one, you know, shout out to my boy Mario Cueva. Do you like it or do you love it? This one is, that's basically the fucking question. I don't even know why I'm repeating myself. But we have a bunch of people saying, well, we had a bunch of people saying at first, I love it. So we have Brienne, she says, I love it. Josh, I love it. Who else said it? Social Spike by TikTok Marketing Agency. I get these random fucking bots too. And even they said, I love it. Who else? Brian Strang, Thick Astley, my boy, my guy. It's funny because his name, he has his real name on his like Instagram @ I think he's the only person I know who does that. But he said, I love it. And then we have P. Taylor Gang, Letty, I love it. Then who else do we have? We have Kelly Horner. We got Kelly. I love it. Good shit. But then we have the people who are out there. Bree Fresh says, I like it. And then Freddie Time. Oh, he's another one who puts his full name on his @ Wow. Those are the guys. Those are the fucking people. The day ones and A1s. I like it. But apparently you're not a day one A1 because you like it. You're supposed to love it. What's this next one? Ooh, this is the one I really like. Oh, man. This is the one where I said, when a friend calls dibs and you're basically saying, oh, yeah, man, I called dibs on her and this and that. And it's like, oh, so that's my crush. That's the girl I'm going to go after. But then she finds your friend more attractive. And it's just, that's the basis of that, how that all pops off. So, this one is the one that surprised me, where it's like, I was expecting more people to go like, oh, I'll make another reservation. It's either you make another reservation or first come, first serve. So, we have, I don't know who this is. This is a fucking bot thought. Her name's Eleni Maestros? No, it's not. There's not even an R. Maestos? Eli Maestos. And she said, she voted, make another reservation. Wow. A bot thought that has a heart of gold, I guess. And then here's another one. Bree Fresh. You know, I really admire, not really admire, what the fuck. I really like that you're answering all my questions. Oh my fuck. Instagram, stop notifying me shit. Yeah. That's so corny. Why am I saying, I really admire. Fuck off, mate. All right. And then Chaotic Rivera. There's somebody who said they were going to come to a show. And I think this was my Once Upon a Time in Northtown show. I'm glad they didn't, because I fucked up at that show. Even though I was planning it, paid for everything, did all this other shit. It was so extravagant for my birthday. And then I fuck up all my lines until the collab part comes on. Because I'm like, man, I don't know what it was. I didn't eat, and I drank, and I was feeling all woozy, all sluggish. So that comes on me. But let's keep moving forward. Joshua, this man, God, I'm hanging around Brian too much. He said, first come, first serve. Joshua Lopez. Nice. Good shit. And then TikTok, this TikTok marketing agency. I don't know. They might not be a bot. Can bots answer questions? I'm assuming they can. It's just some asshole behind the profile. But they said, first come, first serve. Well, yeah, I would believe that coming from TikTok. TikTok, you have fucked me in the ass hard enough. So, if we're going to go there, we're going to go there. And then we have Tiger Millionaire, William Runkle, who said, first come, first serve. Nice. I believe him because I've seen him do it several times. Then we got Kazum. James Maka Abobo said, first come, first serve. All right. Seen you do that too. My friends have done this shit. And they haven't necessarily done it to me. I don't think they have. But I have friends who have done it to me. But these friends have not done that to me. We also have Mike Adams. Is it like Patch Adams? He said, make another reservation. Wow. There's that. Then we have Sin City Byron 702. Byron, a.k.a. OG Young Humphrey, said make other reservation. Wow, this is about 50-50 on that. If I tally this up. So we got one that said make another reservation. So 2. 60-40. But still, I'm really surprised that a lot of people said first come, first serve. We live in that day and age. You got to fucking jump on it. Risk it for the biscuit, bro. Teamwork makes the dream work. Those are some fucking cliche quotes to live by. YOLO, you only live once. Where's the other pictures I have? I could have swore I took more of these pictures so I could have more quotes and polls. Quotes and polls. Oh, here they are. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, there's the question. Oh, no, that's not the question. If you did answer these questions, I will try to do these weekly. This podcast was supposed to come on Thursday, but now it's going to come out Friday night, Saturday morning. Treat it like a cartoon. It may happen, it may not happen. Just depends how I feel, baby. And if you want to stay up to date too, watch the vlogs, because I've been doing those more frequently. And yeah, I stay consistent with those. I don't know if I want to call them vlogs anymore, because now that I'm being called a vlogger, nope. No, sir. Nope. I don't want that shit. I don't want that title. But where are we going from there? Oh man, we did skip over. Body positivity was supposed to be last, but we're on the Corona scares right now. This is my podcast. I run the fucking show. And the Corona scares, man. Oh, this is all I see on my Twitter feed. So that we're gonna go to Twitter and see how people are on this, because Twitter decided to just put this right at the top. It won't go away. Okay, here we go. Another one. Coronavirus. At least confirmed cases in Latin America and the Caribbean. 189. Golly. What's y'all on? That's crazy. China's official death rate continues to slow down. Huh. All right, well, there's something. There's some positive coming from there. The U.S. has confirmed at least 21 confirmed cases in at least 21 states. Sorry, I was about to say 21 cases. Maybe I can't read. Maybe I'm slightly dyslexic and I haven't really addressed it. South Korea is the second most infected country. Eek. And they're being quarantined by the Japanese, man. They're being locked down. Can you fuck off? There we go. And then they have this, like, I don't know if you guys played the game to where you can infect the world with the disease. And then they have this little thing on there that's showing this picture and has like the tally numbers and everything. And it almost looks like that app where you can poison the world. And I'll even describe the picture for you. Coronavirus. COVID-19. Global cases by Johns Hopkins. God. It's like when somebody says, no, I'm going to go to my mom's. That's mom's, bro. Why you got to talk to my mom's like that? Sound like CJ from San Andreas. I'm talking about San Andreas or GTA in general. Like, I'm getting nothing but recommendations for that in my YouTube feed. Like, anytime I look up a video game, like one time, that's all I get. Like, I was doing that for Mortal Kombat, and I would just constantly get one after the other. Video this, video that of, it's like, yeah, you got to make sure you're doing your resets and your points and your mix-ups right and your 50-50s. Fuck me, just let me play the goddamn game. And that's when it becomes a little too try-hard for me. But I'm not going to lie, I do take the advice. And not make it fun for everybody else. But let me tally up the numbers right here. Come here, you fuck. South Korea, 6,284. Italy, 3,858. Oh, God, no. Iran, 3,513. Lord, what's going on? And then it says others, 696. Well, who would be others? Who wrote this? All right, Germany, 545. Eey, what y'all on? That's no good. These are just lowering the numbers, though. France, 423. Japan, 360. Ooh. And then Spain, 282. And then at the bottom, the U.S., 233. I feel like I just said that. But I'm skipping. Yeah. And we have, they have another chart right here. It says total deaths and total recovered. See, that's what gets me. I don't like, can we cure it? Can we not cure it? Or are we just getting Campbell's chicken noodle soup with some 7-Up and we're having a good day and we're getting discharged from the hospital? That's what I want to know. That's what gets me about this whole coronavirus and disease. But if you do want to see a kind of a funny video that was like made 3 weeks ago about this, I recommend you go onto the Cosm YouTube channel. I think it's called Coronavirus. I don't think he named it anything else. Yeah, but go onto his channel and watch me culturally appropriate the Asian countries, and it's just comedy, people. It's just misery and comedy go hand in hand. It's just like a toxic relationship. It's like when you yourself are kind of a slob, and then the other person's a neat freak. You guys, it's a contrast. It's a nice little hand in hand, where it's like, without this person, I don't have this. And then without that person, I don't have that. It's like that commercial with the rats and I don't know if they're rats or gerbils, but if you ever remember the Kia Soul commercial, or it might even be Kia Soul, but it's like, you can get with this or you can get with that. Excuse me, I watched too much TV. But let's go back here, and it says total deaths are 3,383. And this one is from 2,000 of them. 2,931 are from Hubei, mainland China. And then 148 deaths in Italy, 107 deaths in Iran, 40 deaths in South Korea. I thought they were the most infected, but they have almost the least amount. And then we have 22 deaths in Henan, mainland China. And then we have 55,418 recovered. This one says 41,966 recovered in Hubei, mainland China. And then 1,241 are in Henan, mainland China, that have recovered. And then if I butcher the fuck out of these names, I'm sorry. I don't speak the language. I think it's Mandarin. Or Chinese. But 1,209 have recovered in Guangdong, mainland China. And then the other one is 1,141 in Xinjiang, mainland China. So, it shows more people recovering, but we're all kind of losing our shit right now in the world. So, yeah, just be safe out there. Wash your fucking hands. People say don't go too overboard with the hand sanitizer, because apparently, kind of kills your good bacteria too. So, chill out there. Chill out, fool. Don't fucking do it, dog. Don't touch my hand. Don't touch your face. Hey, but I'm gonna touch my dick. I gotta shake your hand, touch my dick, and we're gonna have a good time. Speaking about Bernie Sanders. Yeah, but Joe Biden's whooping his ass. I think Bernie might lose again. I promised myself I never go political, but I look at these numbers. I don't really take sides. But I was also told I shouldn't put disclaimers at the end of my videos. And, I slightly agree with it, Kind of kills the joke. Like, hey, I don't mean to offend you. It's like I'm on a college campus. I'm a comedian. Well, not really a comedian. I'm a comedian on a college campus, basically going, what about these women today, these days? Oh, what about these guys? I'm being impartial. Everybody gets smoked. But that's how I do. That's how I do my comedy. Everybody does get the smoke. I don't care what race you are, what gender you are. I don't care. Everybody gets made fun of because that's just the way my skin was put together. You know, being the fat kid who got bullied on the playground. I look back at it and I'm like, that's kind of funny. You're gonna have the fat kid chase you around. You're fat. You're fat. I hung out with a bunch of fucking beaners. I went to school with a bunch of beaners. You're fat. Your titties bounce when you do jumping jacks. I'm like, oh, don't make fun of me. I'm not fat. You know? What if I was like Quaiden, like, this is what's happening in schools. Quaiden. I'll stand with Quaiden. No, I wasn't brought up that way. I was either, take the jokes or beat his fucking ass. That's the way I was brought up. No, that was wrong. That was toxic. That's just not good for your child health and mental stability. Like, oh no, love. Fuck you. Maybe I'll answer those Instagram fucking DMs in a minute. What's the next one? Oh no, it's just all politics. Oh God, I don't want to talk about that. I'd rather talk about a fucking world-ending disease. But yeah, what time are we at right here? We are 31 minutes in. Whew. I feel like this is a good podcast, people. If you want me to talk some more, I will. But you gotta interact with me, I'm just a guy sitting in his room, currently right now, talking to a microphone, expecting some responses. But I don't get that kind of love sometimes. So yeah, I did put up a new website. I do have some updates. The website's up. If you go to www.egojames.com, I never realized how fucking much work that is to say that. Yeah, I remember back in the 90s where it's like, visit this website at www.something, da-da-da-da-da. The www. That just sounds so weird saying it off the tongue. But it was so natural back then to say it like AOL.com. Like you would have to say, I'm surprised we didn't go https:/www.com. Like I saw like some people do that for their websites. Because, I don't know, maybe it's a different time. But now in today's age, you put everything at an @ Follow me at Ego James. Follow me at Dickface1. Yeah, it's a lot more simpler, but the internet got more complicated. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit more censored. At least Google's around. I remember a time where Google wasn't really the top search engine. I was using Yahoo back in the day. And I remember why I liked Yahoo, because it would always have like a news article at the very front page, and then the search engine was at the top. But Google kept it simple, like, fuck that, we'll put a Google, and then put your search engine, and then even sometimes they still have a I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to use that right now. I haven't used I'm feeling lucky button in a long time. But even when you like type it in Google now, you have your like search engine address thing is now your search engine. It's weird. Now thinking back on it, now let me type it in Google. I'm going to type in Google inside of Google. That's fucking meta, bruh. But now, because I wanted to touch the I'm feeling lucky button. But like, I like how Google has these weird things you can do. Like you can put Thanos snap in. And the whole thing fucking goes away. I'm trying to see how do you do it? Google trick. See? Oh, come on. Do I press snap? See if this works. Maybe the movie's so old. Yeah, I don't know how to do the Thanos trick. I'm sorry. Oh, I wanted to see it. You wouldn't have been able to see it either way. I just wanted to see it for myself. What a world, what a time we live in. But thanks, people. Thanks for listening in on my rambling podcast. This is the best podcast on the internet, people. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Because my audio at least sounds crispy. When it's in the car, I'll at least toot my horn on that. Because I listen to it on occasion. Then I'll think back, I'm like, oh man, I should have addressed that in the podcast, or I should have said, I should have been a little bit more faster. Because I feel like when I record these podcasts really late at night, that's when you get the, yeah, guys, I was here, and I love you guys. I'm slightly lethargic and drunk. But when I record these in the midday, I feel like a little bit more energy has popped up into them. But if you want to give me some comments, critiques, it's going to be on YouTube, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. It's going to be on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. This is the places I know where it is. So, like I said from the start, email me at egojamespodcast.com. No. Email me at egojamespodcast@gmail.com. I'm always fucking that up. Or you can hit me up on Twitter with at NorthtownEgo. Or you can go to Instagram, which is at @the_EgoJames. Or you can just go to the fucking website and contact me from there. Because it's a lot easier, a little bit more intuitive. So let me bless you with that one. I really like Wix. Wix, I didn't think the day would come to where you guys would provide me with such a opportunity to have a website like that. But shout out to Wix. And if you want to sponsor me in the future, kind of need some money. I'm a little bit broke. Tired of being in the service industry and wiping other people's asses because I keep getting my shifts canceled because large events is what I work at. So, love you guys. Thanks. Don't mean to do no ASMR in your ear, but most likely you're going to be listening to this in your car or if you listen to it at work because, yeah, you get lonely. If you get lonely, you know I'm always here. This is episode 19, and I'm out. Later, guys.